Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasudeva Bhaktivedanta Swami Sri Radha Krishna Gopinath Prabhupada Swami from the Gaudiya Vaisnava Society Sri Ramanutam Kiye Vrndavana Kiye Vrndavana Kiye Jagannath Puri Kiye Tulsi Devi Kiye Ganga Devi Kiye Lakshmi Devi Kiye Mai Kiye Mai Kiye Swami Bhaktivedanta Kiye all glory to the assembled devotees. All glory to the assembled devotees. All glory to the assembled devotees.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you for your kirtan. Yes, it is improving, nice. Yes. Why that light is not on? Something wrong?
The circuit. The circuit is showing.
There's no time for kirtan.
All right. Your book is here. Page
128.
Yes.
28, verse 31.
O best of the Kuru dynasty, without sacrifice one can never live happily on this planet or in this life. What then of the next? Purport. Whatever form of material existence one is invariably ignorant of the real situation of his living condition. In other words, existence in the material world is due to the multiple reactions to our sinful lives. Ignorance is the cause of sinful life, and sinful life is the cause of one's dragging on in material existence.
Yeah. This is very important point. Ignorance is the cause of sinful life. Practically, in your state laws, suppose you have committed some offense, if you say, when you are arrested, that I did not know this law, that is not excuse. Similarly, there is stringent laws of nature. You can practically experience. Suppose if you eat more than what you can digest, immediately there will be disorder of the body. You cannot say that I have eaten without knowing that there will be disorder of the digesting system. No. These laws of nature is so strict. And when you suffer, you must know that there is some mistake, or you call it there is some sinful activities. Sinful activities means mistake. And they are claiming that there is no law, there is no God, God is dead, I am God. No. The God is there and His laws are there and the superintendent is also there, material nature, Durga. And the Brahma Samhita it is stated, Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shaktirika Chaiva Yasa Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga. Durga means fort. So this covering universe is just like a fort. You cannot go out. You cannot go beyond the orbit of this planet. The so-called scientists are trying to go to the moon planet for the last 10 years, coming back, yes. So still the fools cannot understand how much strict is the material laws of nature. You cannot do anything by full independence. Immediately you will be captured. Immediately. That your twinkling of eyes, that is also being controlled by some controller. The whole body, your hand is being controlled, your eyes are being controlled, your movements are being controlled, you are so much controlled and you are thinking of independence. This is called ignorance. Just like a rascal, he thinks, oh, I don't care for the government laws. He's a rascal. In our India, during British period, Gandhi started civil disobedience movement, that we shall disobey the laws of the government. So it was to some extent successful, and but there was severe punishment by disobeying the law. So many people lost their life. So even in state laws, you cannot disobey the laws of the state. How can you disobey the laws of the Supreme? You cannot. If you do it, then immediately you will be put into suffering. So you must know. You should not remain ignorant. So that knowledge, therefore, to give you knowledge, there are so many Vedic literatures. The Bhagavad Gita is direct knowledge, spoken by the Lord Himself. You will find in the 7th chapter, Daividhyesa gunamai mama maya duratya. It is very difficult. The laws of nature is transcendental. That means of higher authority, the supreme authority. And nobody can transgress. Daividhyesa gunamai mama maya duratya. Mameva ja prapadnate. Mayamitan tarantit. Mameva, one who surrenders unto me, Krishna says, he can be relieved from the stringency of material laws. Why? Because surrendering to God means to obey the laws of God. So where is the stringency of laws of material nature? So the police is there. The police force can act upon you when you are criminal. But if you are not criminal, let the police remain there. What you have got to do? Neither police has got to do with you anything. Similarly, Maya means the superintendent or police force of this material nature. So she will act upon you forcibly, immediately, as you transgress. Just like we take salt with our food. If you take more, immediately the food is detestful. And if there is no salt, you cannot take it. You have to take only that much pinch of salt which is prescribed for you. If you think, oh, there is so much salt in the Pacific Ocean, let me take more, let me take. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. You cannot enjoy any property of God more than what you require. That is the law. This is spiritual communism. They are following. The birds and beasts, they are following. You throw immediately one bag of grains in the street, the pigeons will come and they will take as much they require, that's all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, that's all. They will not take at home. You see, this is nature's law. You cannot take it and stock it for speculation, for making profit. That is law of nature. Just like your American people. You are getting more grains, you are throwing in the ocean. Why? It is God's grain. Why should you throw? Distribute. There are so many hungry persons. So, because you are transgressing the law, one day you have to suffer. This is ignorance. Just like India is suffering now. So you cannot transgress the laws of God. Then you will suffer. And how we transgress the laws of nature or God? By our ignorance. Therefore you have to learn. You have to know things as they are. You cannot say that I don't require to learn what is Bhagavad Gita is saying. No. You have to. If you want to be happy, if you want to be peaceful, otherwise you will suffer. Yes. Go on.
The human form of life is the only loophole by which one may get out of this entanglement.
Yes, we are becoming entangled since very, very long time. We are passing through 8,400,000 of species of life, and here is one life, human form of life, especially civilized form of life. Well, just like an educated person can become lawyer, not a fool, not a rascal. If you go to a lawyer, he must be very nicely educated, otherwise he cannot be a lawyer. You cannot say that I may go to a shopkeeper and find out a lawyer. No. You have to go at least to a graduate who is a lawyer. Similarly, this human form of life is to know the laws of the Lord. Scientific laws of the Lord. Study, just like we have given so many examples. Why you should encroach upon other properties? Everyone has got right to live. Why should you kill other animals? These are transgressing the laws of nature. You have to suffer. So you have to know these things because you have got this nice body. Not that you simply dress yourself very nicely, you become nice. No. You must know the laws of God. Then you are nice. Yeah. But people are taking much interest for dressing nicely and within heart less than anyone. This kind of civilization is condemned civilization. And this Hare Krishna chanting is cleansing inside and outside. Therefore, in order to come to your real standard of life, you must take to this movement. Cheta Darpana Marjana, cleansing the heart. And one who is cleansing the heart, automatically he is cleansing this body. Just see our boys, they are chanting Hare Krishna and see how they are cleansed in their outward appearance. So nice. They can challenge anyone cleansing hygienic principle of these boys. That automatically comes. If one is cleansed within heart, the outward cleansing automatically is there. Just like if you have got $100,000, $10 is automatically there. There is no need of searching where is $10. Similarly, this bodily cleansing, hygienic principle, will automatically come if you become Krishna conscious. You shall be cleansed within and you shall be cleansed without. Bhajja bhantaram suchi. Bahya means externally. Antaram, abhantaram means within. Your mind is nice, clear, your body is clear, then where is disease, where is disturbance? Free of anxieties, no disease, then what do you want more? This is life. And you are confident that I am going to Krishna. Guarantee for this life, guarantee for next life. This is so nice movement, Krishna consciousness. So we should not remain in ignorance and think I am God, I am moving the sun, I am moving and meditating. This kind of thing will not do. Do practically. Cleanse yourself within and without, then you will be happy.
The Vedas, therefore, give us a chance for escape by pointing out the paths of religion, economic comfort, regulated sense gratification, and at last, the means to get out of the miserable condition entirely. The path of religion, the different kinds of sacrifices recommended above, automatically solves our economic problem. By performances of yajna, we can have enough food, enough milk, etc., even if there is a so-called increase of population.
Yes, this is the secret. People are clamoring that world has increased population. What is that? Increase the population. After all, God is feeding you. Whatever you are eating, that is God gift. You are eating grains, rice, or even if you are eating meat, that doesn't matter, whatever you are eating. You cannot manufacture in the factory. That is God gift. You cannot manufacture wheat in your factory, or rice in your factory, or fruits in your factory, or even meat in your factory. You cannot manufacture. So, if God is supplying food, then what is the question of population? The birds and beasts, they never think of population. One beast is increasing population, giving birth to 1,000 children every year. What you can do? You can beget one child in 3 years or 4 years. But they are giving birth 1,000 every year. And there are serpents, they are giving thousands and millions of eggs. So where is the question of increasing population in the field of lower animals? So there is no question of increase of population. You please sit down properly. There is no question of population increasing, because even there is population increase, the supplier is not poor. He can supply immensely. There is no scarcity. There is no question of scarcity. The scarcity is restriction. If you become sinful, there is restriction of supply by laws of nature. How is that? Just like you become diseased, the doctor will say, don't take food. That is grace. When there is restriction of food supply by nature's law, that is God's grace, because God is good. He is starving you for your welfare. Just like mother. One child is ill, mother does not give food. Another child is giving sufficiently. One child may say, who is diseased, mother, you are not giving me cakes, why you are giving to my brother? That is mother's consideration. You should not bother. That is mother's decision, that this boy, this child is diseased. If I give him food, he'll die, see. Similarly, don't bother yourself, the poor man is suffering, or the rich man is enjoying. You simply take concern how to increase your Krishna consciousness. That is real welfare work. God is taking care. Who is supplying food to the animals, beasts, birds, so He will take care. And there is no beast, no bird is dying out of starvation. Simply we are mismanaging things, we are disobeying the laws of nature, therefore we are in trouble. So-called civilized human society. You see? So there is no question of population. This is a false theory. Increase of population. No increase of population. Even there is increase of population. If we are actually God conscious, Krishna conscious, there is no question of increase of population. Yeah. This is Vedic, not that I am explaining here. The Vedas says, Nitya Nityanang Chetana Chetananam Eka Bahunam Vidadati Kaman Eka, that one supreme living entity. He is also living entity like us. The Veda says, Nitya Nityanang, we are so many millions and numberless living entities. And he is also living entity. He is also like us, person, individual. But the difference is, he is supplying all our necessities. All our necessities is supplying. Birds, beasts. So why should you bother? You simply become truthful, Krishna conscious. All supply is there. That's all.
When the body is fully supplied, naturally the next stage is to satisfy the senses. The Vedas prescribe, therefore, sacred marriage for regulating.
Yes. Ahara nidra bhayamaituncha. These are the bodily demands. After eating, you require some rest, sleeping. Then after sleeping, you get some sex appetite, or you want to defend, you want to protect your home. These are necessary, of course. But don't do it without regulative principle. If you do without regulative principle, you will suffer. Just like if you take more salt, you will suffer. If you take less salt, you will suffer. Similarly, if you have no sex life, then you will suffer. If you have more sex life, you will suffer. But if you take sex life, regulated principle, then you will enjoy life, you will progress in Krishna consciousness. Therefore, in the human society, there is a system of marriage, not in the animal society. The cats and dogs, they can have sex life in the street, but you cannot.
Associated with the Supreme Lord.
Regulated life means, you should understand, try to understand, that somehow or other we have become conditioned under these material laws of nature. Don't try to trace out history. Just like if you are diseased, it is useless to try to trace out when I contaminated this disease. But you are suffering. You have contaminated, accept it and make treatment. That is sane man's activity. If he goes on tracing out the history, when I contaminated, where I contaminated, what was the place, who injected, you go on. But that is not your proper function. Now you are contaminated, you are suffering, immediately take steps. Similarly, we are somehow or other put into this conditioned life. No freedom. So, if we actually want freedom, freedom is there. When you get complete spiritual life, freedom is there. So you have to treat. That treatment means scriptures, Vedic literatures. You have to eat like this, you have to sleep like this, you have to mate like this, you have to defend like this, you have to work like this, you have to sacrifice like this, you have to think like this, then your life is successful. If you become extravagant, without care of these laws and regulations, then you will suffer. Wow.
All these different stages of production are achieved by performance of yajna, as described above. Now, if a person is not inclined to perform yajna in terms of the Vedic literature, how can he expect a happy life, even in this body, and what to speak of another body on another planet? There are different grades of material comforts in different heavenly planets, and on all of them there is immense happiness for the persons engaged in different kinds of yajna. But the highest kind of happiness that a man can achieve is to be promoted to the spiritual planets by practice of Krishna consciousness. A life of Krishna consciousness is therefore the solution to all problems of material existence.
Now, people are trying to go to the moon planet. That is natural. Or any other higher heavenly planets. And we understand from Vedic literature that in higher planetary system, the standard of life is far, far superior than the standard of life here. Thousands, million times superior. Their age, duration of life is very great. You will find in the Bhagavad Gita, the duration of life in the Brahma Loka, you cannot calculate. Sahasra Juga Parjantam Marahajat Brahmano Vidu. There are 12 hours, millions and trillions of years of your age. That is scientific. If you go in the outer space, time calculation is different. Time calculation, just like some years ago, the Russian Sputnik, in 1 hour 25 minutes, they circled round the earth 3 times. That means within 1 hour 25 minutes they saw day and night 3 times. Now how you can imagine? The day and night means 24 hours. And how within 1 hour 25 minutes they saw what is that? 72 hours? So the higher planetary system, the timing system is different. That is scientific. So even if you go to the highest planet, your duration of life may be millions of years. But what is the profit? You have to die. Just like if you compare your duration of life with the duration of life of an ant, it may be that your duration of life is very, very great. But what is the profit? You will have to die, and it will have to die. The death is there. The struggle for existence is there. Similarly, even if you go to the highest planet, the 4 things, death, birth, disease and old age, you cannot avoid. These 4 things are everywhere. Either you become America or an Indian or moon planet or heaven planet or anywhere. They will not leaving you. They are following you. However scientific you may be, you cannot check death or old age. You may be very proud of your scientific advancement. What about your death and disease? You are silent. Why? This is laws of nature. You cannot avoid. But if you go back to Godhead, then you make the problem solved. No more death, no more birth. Jadgatyana nivartanti tadhama paramam. Once you enter into the kingdom of God, you get eternal life, blissful life, and full of knowledge. There is no more ignorance, no more suffering, because suffering is due to ignorance. But if you have no ignorance, there is no suffering. And if you have no birth, there is no death. If you have no birth, there is no old age. This is the solution. So Krishna consciousness is the ultimate solution. Without being intelligent, one cannot take to this movement. Krishna je bhaje sevara chotu, Chaitanya Chamata. Only the first class intelligent man can take to this movement. Third class man cannot understand what is this Krishna consciousness movement. Only first class intelligent man. This is meant for the first class intelligent man, not third class man. Gone.
32. All these different types of sacrifice are approved by the Vedas, and all of them are born of different types of work. Knowing them as such, you will become liberated. 33.
Now, take any yoga practice or sacrifice, whatever, anything for spiritual improvement. You have to work for it. Not that your laziness or idleness will make you. Now these boys, they are taken to Krishna consciousness, that working 24 hours, still the business is not finished. You are engaged in so many ways that they are young man, they are doing, I am old man, I am also engaged 24 hours. Just inquire privately from my attendants that how I am working. You see? So laziness is not, and I mean to say, advancement of spiritual life. Krishna was Arjun's friend. He could have said, Arjun, I am your friend, you don't have to fight. All right, you sleep, I shall do for you. This is nonsense. You have to do yourself. Krishna can show you the way, the spiritual master can show you the way, but the things have to be done by you. If you are slack, if you are lazy, if you cannot do it, just like teacher can give you hints, you do like this, but passing up the examination is not the teacher's business, it is your business. So laziness is no spiritual advantage. Is very much active. Very much active. To rise early in the morning, to chant, to read, to make preparation to go for Sankirtan movement, to typewriting, dictaphone, publishing magazine, books. Immense duties, you see. The people may say, they are working so hard. What is the spiritual advantage? Because they have just sit down 15 minutes and close your eyes and you become spiritual. We don't say all this nonsense. We engage them always, 24 hours. If you have no business, no engagement, chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama. No release, no relief. No laziness, yes. No foolishness, no intoxication, no illicit sex life. Otherwise, how you get energy? You have to purify yourself. Then you get energy. Yeah.
33. O chastiser of the enemy, the sacrifice of knowledge is greater than the sacrifice of material possessions. O son of Pritha, after all, the sacrifice of work culminates in transcendental knowledge.
Yes.
Purport. The whole process of different types of sacrifice is to arrive gradually at the status of complete knowledge, then to gain release from material miseries, and ultimately to engage in loving transcendental service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Nevertheless, there is a mystery about all these different activities of sacrifice, and one should know this mystery. Sacrifices sometimes take different forms according to the particular faith of the performer. When his faith reaches the stage of the sacrifice of knowledge, the performer should be considered more advanced than those who simply sacrifice material possessions. For without attainment of knowledge, sacrifices remain on the material platform and bestow no spiritual benefit. Real knowledge is Krishna consciousness, the highest stage of transcendental awareness. Without the elevation of knowledge, sacrifices are simply material activities. When, however, they are elevated to the level of transcendental knowledge, all such activities enter into the spiritual platform. Depending on differences in consciousness, Such activities are sometimes called karma kanda, which are fruitive activities, and sometimes they are called
Jnanakanda.
Jnanakanda, knowledge in the pursuit of truth. It is better when the end is knowledge.
Yes. The whole Veda is divided into three departments. Therefore it is called Trayi. Trayi means three. Three. Trayi, it comes like three. Trayi. Sri Shudra Dijabandhunang Trayina Sruti Gochara. Trayi. Trayi means Vedas. The Vedas cannot be understood by ordinary intelligence. Ordinary intelligence who are like Sri, Shudra, Dijabandhu. Sri, woman, Shudra, worker, and Dijabandhu means born in high family, but work is just like Shudra. They are called Dijabandhu. So these three classes of human being cannot understand the Vedic aim. Therefore, Vyasdev made a special book, the same thing, but for their understanding, Mahabharata. And in the Mahabharata, this Bhagavad Gita is there. This Bhagavad Gita is not meant for very high class intelligence who are advanced in spiritual life. It is meant for the beginners, ABCD of spiritual knowledge. Don't think that Bhagavad, because Krishna was speaking to Arjuna, he was not a learned scholar, he was not a Vedantist, he was not a Brahmin, but he was simply devout. Similarly, this Bhagavad Gita is spoken for the welfare of the modern society, because they are not very intelligent. So even if we do not take advantage of Bhagavad Gita, then where is our place? It is not the Vedanta Sutra or Upanishad, very difficult to understand. It is for Sri Shudra Dijabandhulang. But even Bhagavad Gita they are studying for years, they cannot understand. Just see their intelligence. And formerly this was written for the less intelligent class of men. Now the less intelligent class of men at that time and high intelligent class of men this time is not even equal. How much we have degraded. Don't you see that Bhagavad Gita was spoken in the battlefield? Arjuna was just going to fight. He became disturbed seeing his relatives on the other side. He said, "My dear Krishna, this fight is unnecessary. I cannot kill my kinsman and enjoy this kingdom. Better I forgo." This was his weakness. And Krishna spoke him this Bhagavad Gita just to engage him in the fight. How much time could be spared? That was battlefield, just to immediately to release. Not more than half an hour, at most 1 hour. So the less intelligent class, a grihastha, a not scholar, he understood Bhagavad Gita in 1 hour. And we cannot understand in one life. That is our intelligence. We are proud that we are advancing education. You see? The less intelligent class, he understood at that time in 1 hour. And we are very advanced, high intelligent class, we cannot understand even in one life. So just try to understand our standard of intelligence. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Swamiji.
Any question?
all possible to advance through the higher material planets and eventually to gain entry into the spiritual sky? Or must one go through from the earth?
No. This Krishna consciousness means you go directly. Just like there are flights, stoppage flight and non-stoppage flight. That's your liking. If you want to take to stoppage flight, you can do that. The yogic process is stoppage flight. But Krishna consciousness is non-stoppage flight. Immediately, takta dehang punarjanma naiti mameti kante. After leaving this body, immediately he comes to me. No more coming to this world. This is a non-stoppage flight. Take it very serious. You see? And so takta dehang punarjanma janma janma karma me divyam jujanat. If you simply understand that Krishna's appearance, disappearance, activities, they are all transcendental. That means he is not like ordinary human being. If one understands this fact only, then this result is that immediately he can go. Only by this consciousness. And what to speak of? Become a devotee. You see? Simply knowing that Krishna is such and such, you can have this facility. Takta dehang punarjanma naiti mameti kaum. Janma karma me divyam, in the 4th chapter you have read it. Janma karma me divyam jujanati tattataha takta dehang punarjanma naiti mameti kaunta. So if you simply try to understand what Krishna, then you get this facility, non-stoppage flight to Krishna. And if you become a devotee, what to speak? There is no doubt about it. Kaunteya pratijanihi nami bhakta pranasati. My dear Kaunteya, Arjuna, you just declare to the world that my devotees will never be vanquished. These things are there. Just like people are trying very much, eager to see what is there in the moon planet. Most scientists are high-class men considered. But devotees, it does not go to kick even on this moon planet. Not to even pass evening there. Because they know what is there. What is the value there? Because even if you go there, what advantage you get it? I gave this statement in this press interview. What is the advantage? This is all bogus propaganda. They said that within 60 miles they were. How can I believe? If you are, suppose you are trying to go to India or I am trying to come to America, if I have come near, so near as 60 miles off, is it very difficult to enter that country? My natural instinct should be, I have come so near 60 miles, let me go immediately. A little travel. And they went 60 miles off and they postponed the matter another 6 months. You see? So the child can believe all these things. We cannot believe. You see? 60 miles means already there. Why he should come back again if he is so much eager to enter? This is common sense. There is no need of scientific knowledge. It is common sense. But even if you go there, what you learn? That also I have stated. Suppose one goes there, what is the benefit? You cannot live there. They are selling tickets. Once the Russians sold tickets, now your American, Pan-American airplanes, they are selling tickets. You see? Now suppose if you go there, taking that you will go there, you cannot live there. The scientists say that the temperature is below 200 degrees. So can you live there below 200 degrees? Zero. If you equip yourself artificially, just like sometimes a diver goes down to the ocean depth, that is not going down. You go there for some time and again come back. You cannot live there. Like the fishes and sharks, they are nicely moving there. You have to go and come back again. This is nature's law. A small fish is enjoying underneath the ocean. And you go and come back again. That is nature's law. You cannot live there. How you are expecting to go to a moon planet and live there? Immediately you will be turned back. So why you are taking so much trouble? Just take this trouble, practice Hare Krishna and go non-stop is fly to Krishna. That's all. So these students, they are very intelligent. They are going non-stop is fly to Krishna without any trouble. So, any other question? All right, chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. परमंश परिव्राजकाचार्य सतस्माद् भक्तिसिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। भाववेद भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees.